Your machinery is a serious investment and at the heart of every farming operation. That's why Machinery Pete has partnered with Big Iron to launch Machinery Pete Auctions, a powerful resource connecting buyers and sellers of used farm equipment. Welcome to Machinery Pete TV Auction Edition.
Thank you to Trelleborg and Mitas Tires as presenting sponsors of Machinery Pete TV Auction Edition. Hey folks, welcome to the Machinery Pete TV Auction Edition, previewing our January 18th online-only auction. We need to thank you for your support of our December auction. Wow, we set some record prices. We had a John Deere 4430 sell for an all-time record price of $45,250. In our January 18th auction we're previewing today, we've got some more beautiful tractors. We've got a 2000 John Deere 8410 from Kansas that's attracting a ton of interest. And our feature item, a 2013 John Deere 8235R with 6,650 hours. Now stay tuned, folks. Coming up, we're going to head to Texas. Well, folks, it is cold outside here in Minnesota, so let's head down to Texas. We've got some interesting items on our January 18th sale from one of our certified auction partners, North Texas Auctions and Real Estate. And they have one seller in particular, Andrew Clement from Munster, Texas. And he's got an interesting tractor, an International 4386, second owner, 7,407 hours on it, 701 hours on a reman motor, new clutch, new radiator, under 500 hours on new center pins and bushings. And folks, if you follow me over the last couple of years, you know these vintage four-wheel drives, a lot more interest in them. And Andrew, the same seller, has another piece on our January 18th sale of high interest, an older grinder mixer, this Gale MX135. And Andrew is the original owner. It's always been shedded. And same deal here, folks. Again, for the last 5 to 10 years, I've been reporting ton of interest in these older grinder mixers, particularly when they're one owner like this. I know I've seen a couple Gale 125s the past few years at auction selling anywhere from 13.3 up to 16,750. So hop in and check out this MX135 on the January 18th Machinery Pete online auction. And if you're looking for a nice small round baler, Andrew has this John Deere 435. That's twine only, very nice condition, a lot of great pictures. And again, these are all selling absolute on our January 18th Machinery Pete online auction. Hey, stay with us, folks. Coming up, we're going to check out a 2005 Ingersoll Rand telehandler on the sale from Kentucky. Hey folks, I want to welcome back my good friend, co-founder of BigIron.com, Mark Stock. Mark, Happy New Year to you, friend.
Tell you what, Happy New Year. 2021 was a wonderful year, and we're looking for exciting things here in 2022. It just has a nice ring to it.
It does. So with our Machinery Pete monthly online auction here, Mark, this is kind of exciting. We're building our network of certified auction partners around the country, auction partners or machinery brokers, dealers. And we have a couple of them on this sale. I want to highlight one is out of Illinois. Corbin Richardson, a young guy that started up 217 Ag Solutions out of Champaign, Illinois. Now it was interesting, Mark. Corbin got signed up as one of our certified auction partners, and he had a tweet. He said, 4 months ago, I decided to pursue a dream business that would broker machinery and seed. I'm now excited to announce I'm in business, officially partnered with Machinery Pete Auctions. So fun to see young folks like that, pursuing the dream, making it happen, Mark.
Well, there's a world of opportunity in the space because there's a lot of machinery out there that people would like to sell. And if somebody wants to go out there and do the work and go through all the steps to represent those owners and that machinery, I think it's an excellent opportunity for people to jump in that arena.
Yeah, we're excited again for Corbin to be using our Machinery Pete monthly online auction platform, absolute sale, no buyer's fees. And Corbin's got a couple items, kind of interesting, Mark. How about that telehandler, 2005 Ingersoll Rand VR623? I think it's only got like 2,700 hours on it.
Yes, and it's the right size because people use these in livestock operations. They use them in farming operations. People with these central fill planters love these machines Greg, because you can lift up a Pro Box and extend that thing out and dump that seed right into your planter box, lickety split. This thing's got cab, it's got heat, it's got AC, and it says right here in the comments that those items were redone in 2019. So, crab steer, extra quick attach hydraulic pallet forks. These are really nice machines right now in today's market.
Yeah, and good use telehandlers. I've noticed the last 12 to 18 months, again, just trending upwards, Mark, for a lot of the reasons we've talked about with the used equipment market in general. But again, telehandlers in strong demand out there.
Yes, they are very strong demand. They're just multiple uses for a lot of different variety of applications, not only in construction, but in ag. That's why there's a lot of people using them now.
And again, Corbin is our representative on this one. The telehandler itself is from Carrollton, Kentucky, on a retirement type situation there. And always kind of nice to know the reason for selling. And again, someone retiring that tends to just kind of add a little confidence to potential buyers out there.
Well, people can contact that seller here, and hopefully they get the name of this particular seller and find out any additional information. But when people retire, we have a tendency to help extend good wishes in the form of a little extra more for somebody who's retiring.
Right. And I see Corbin has another item on our January 18th online auctioneer market, a John Deere 714 9-shank disc chisel. I think it comes out of Cross Plains, Wisconsin. So if you're looking for a little tillage, might be a good item to check out there.
Yeah, and that's what's nice. I mean, there's an item in Kentucky and an item in Wisconsin that's being sold on the Machinery Pete auction platform through an auction partner. So congratulations, Greg.
Yeah, and another a new addition, one of our certified auction partners, a guy I know very well, Bill Albaugh, out of Fort Morgan, Colorado, started a new company, Hot List Equipment. Now, a lot of you folks might know Bill. He's actually been working for our Machinery Pete business here in some different functions. And I tell you, Mark, you know a lot of these folks too, just super passionate about farm machinery and farming. And Bill, it's just down to the DNA level. He just loves farm machinery.
Yeah, it's nice when you have those people that have that passion, that desire, and they look at a piece of machinery and they almost memorize when it was manufactured and how many years it was made and all the special features and things it was used for. So when you have a rep that will represent your equipment in that manner, you've got something special. Continue to use that rep over and over again, because they will help that machine bring more money just in the way they understand how it's used.
Exactly. And I see Bill has, I think, 9 items on our January 18th auction here from Hot List Equipment, Mark. One of them being a 1990 Freightliner FLD 120 semi, kind of up my way, Sanborn, Minnesota. I think it's got just over 1.1 million miles on it, but I think it's had quite a bit of work done to it.
So it got a Detroit motor.
Yeah, engine overhaul back a number of years ago, and a lot of detailed information and pictures about it.
Yeah, it is. Got the sleeper on the back. And the truck market, if you've been paying attention, folks, has been real strong. And this is one of those pre-E-log trucks. So a lot of people like those too, because they can get in and drive and not have to worry about all the electronic stuff. But, a truck with a Detroit motor, it's got a 9-speed Eaton Fuller Road Ranger transmission. It's got the 411 rear axle ratio. So it's a good truck that's going to sell to the highest bidder on the Machinery Pete auction platform.
Stay tuned, folks. Coming up, we're going to check out 2 tractors from Kansas on the January 18th sale, attracting a lot of interest, a John Deere 8410 and a smaller 5220 with 841 hours on it. What's that piece of equipment worth? Check out Machinery Pete's auction prices for the answer. Free to view, updated daily, all types of equipment. Go to machinerypete.com and click on the auction tab, then auction price data. Hey folks, we're back here with Mark Stock, co-founder of BigIron.com, my longtime friend in the auction business. And I should thank you, by the way, Mark, for 30 plus years of sending me auction prices and helping out that way. But let's talk about now what I think might be the most interesting item on our January 18th Machinery Pete online auction, Mark. How about a loader, a 2004 Bueller Allied 2795S? This thing's only ever been used once.
Yeah, and it says it come right off a John Deere 4440 and used one time, removed from that tractor and then stored in a shed. And by looking at the pictures, Greg, this thing looks immaculate. So if somebody's looking for a hard to find loader that'll fit on a wide variety of John Deere tractors, by golly, you need to be looking at this thing selling on Machine Repeat. And as a longtime auction buddy used to come around when we'd say, hey, what kind of motor mount or loader mounts are on this? He would always yell out in the crowd, with a torch, it'll fit anything.
Exactly.
This is a little nicer thing to be using a torch on, though.
Yeah. And Mark is right, folks. You got to go online and check out the pictures of this thing. Again, it's a 22-year-old loader. Again, you can tell it's absolutely like new. And Mark, I've noticed over the last few years, when we do see a lightly used, maybe like a John Deere 158 or a Case H 2350, something like that, it can be surprising, the demand for these things. So again, 18-year-old loader like new here.
Whatever you pay for this, folks, if you take good care of it, you don't beat it, use it for as many years as you want it. And then when you want to sell it again, you're going to get your money back. So that's the way all machinery kind of is. You take good care of it, it'll take care of you when you want to sell it.
Now, Mark, we got to talk about our good friend Justin with Central Equipment Sales down in Hugoton, Kansas. Justin has 8 items on our January 18th sale and some very nice John Deere tractors. I'll start off with that 2084-10, nice looking rig.
I'll tell you what, that thing in the first 24 hours already shot up to over $40,000. And that just shows you the popularity of that 8400 series and that 8410 series tractor that was made by John Deere. So here's another machine that it says it shows 4,200 hours, but they're not accurate. So you appreciate the fact that they're giving you that upfront information. It's got rear duals. It's sitting on 46-inch tires, which everybody always likes. Has a quick hitch on the back. Looks like a full rack of weights. Here's a 4 hydraulic valve tractor that's going to sell. And it's a popular tractor. I really like the looks of this tractor.
Yeah, these 10 series Deere, Mark, I've sort of lost track how often people tell me it's, they're 7810, 8310, 8410. That's my favorite tractor, Machine Repeat. So, and again, like you said, I appreciate Justin there with the upfrontness in the listing, saying the hours aren't accurate. But, what I would say, Mark, these 8410s, I know average auction price is up 6% versus 3 years ago. So that includes not just the shiny ones, but the, the rough ones too. So I've seen them as high as $101,000 this last year. So really nice 8410 here again, folks, selling January 18th. Now, if we talk smaller horse tractors, Mark, Justin has a couple super sharp ones on the January 18th sale. How about that 5220 Deere?
I tell you what, there's a sweet looking tractor, 53 horsepower machine showing 841 hours and a nice little tractor. It's got that 541 loader with a bucket on it. This machine's got the 2 hydraulic valves, it's got the 3-point hitch, and the arm is back there too. The third link is there, 540 PTO. This thing's got your cab, your heat and your air. And where I'm at right now sitting, it's like 0 degrees outside. So heat sounds good if you got to go out and do something with some chores. But in addition to this tractor that looks immaculate in all the pictures, and congratulations to the good job of taking the pictures, you're also going to be able to buy separately some attachments that'll work right with that machine, like the post hole digger and a small little disc and a little rotary cutter. So here's a nice little package of equipment selling separately that a lot of people are going to want to be using here once we turn around into that March and April time period.
Exactly. And Mark, I'm sure you've seen it too, with our website, machinerepeat.com. We've noticed the tightness on the dealer lots on these under 100 horse tractors here. Actually, since the pandemic started back 2 years ago, the supply has just tanked. And so when a nice one like this shows up at auction, we've noticed just increasing buyer demand for these things all over the country.
You bet. Joystick controls too. It's got a set of rear wheel weights, so you can put a little weight in the bucket and drive around. So yeah, the demand is here because of the supply shortage, and bid, buy, and own it. That's all I can tell you.
Well, how about another nice little tractor, a 39 horse that Justin has on the January 18th sale, a 98 John Deere 4500. I think it's a 2-wheel drive. Again, just under 1,000 hours with a loader. Another sharp little rig there.
Yeah, if you need small little tractors, folks, this is a cute open station tractor that's selling, as you mentioned, 993 particular hours on this particular machine. It's got the turf tires, so you're not going to tear stuff up. It's got that real good mechanical front on the front, a gear drive transmission. I like these little tractors. When you need to do a little chore around the place, instead of starting up something big, this thing will get a lot of work done as well.
And I see Justin does have a few interesting small items on the sale on January 18th as well, Mark. A little 4-row John Deere planter, if you're looking there. And he's also got a Rhino 3-point post hole digger and a couple Cimarron smaller implements. Again, a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah, so put together a nice little I can't wait till spring package with the nice little array that's coming together from Central Equipment Sales.
Hey folks, coming up, our feature item on our January 18th auction, we're previewing a 2013 John Deere 8235R from Kansas, 6,650 hours on it. Got equipment to sell? Sell it on the Machine Repeat monthly online auction. Call 844-727-6374 and we'll connect you with one of our auction partners to get your equipment listed. Okay, folks, time for our feature item on our January 18th Machine Repeat monthly online auction. And again, joined by my good friend, Mark Stock, co-owner of BigIron.com. Mark, we have a nice tractor to talk about here. Of course, the tractor market's been on fire about the past 18 months now, but 2013 John Deere 8235R with 6,650 hours on it from Central Equipment Sales, Justin down there in Southwest Kansas. Nice looking tractor.
Nice looking tractor. IVT transmissions, got a full rack of weights there. It's got 50-inch rubber. So it's even got a big stack of rear wheel weights on it, Greg, and a 3-point and a quick hitch and a nice clean cab and a good appearing tractor. So Justin's got a nice machine selling to the highest bidder. This is a honey.
Yeah, and I do like the pictures that Justin takes. Hop online, folks, machinerepeat.com. Check them out. Again, it sells absolute January 18th. Now, Mark, let's talk about this model a little bit, the 8235R. Our data shows that the average auction price last year was up 8%. $116,772 was the average. But underneath that, one of the things that I've noticed, again, just the inventory situation is so tight. Like we have, 110,000 pieces for sale at machinerepeat.com, but we only got 18 8235Rs for sale today as we record this. So, it's harder to find them. And a nice sharp one like this, regardless of the hours, it seems like the demand is ratcheting up.
It is. Well, as we've talked for several months now, Greg, that to get a new tractor or get something similar to this, you're going to have to drive a long way to find one for sale. And if you look at the pictures of this particular tractor and you see the little knobs on the tires on the rear axle there, you're going to know that this thing here is ready to go to work for you. So, but these tractors are very, very hard to come by. This particular series, but the series up and down either size of it is hard to come by. And, we're going to be going to the field sometime soon here in some part of the country. Some people down south, they're already rolling. So get after these tractors when you find them for sale, and you can buy them on an absolute auction or an auction with no reserve. That's where you're going to find that you're treated fairly, and let the competition set that sell price.
Exactly, Mark. I agree. Again, hop on and click that bid button, folks. January 18th is the sale. And just back to the stats a little bit on these 8235R marks, I noticed that the 3 highest auction prices we've ever seen all came last year, and 4 of the 5 highest ever. Now that gets into the super low hour ones, but even on ones with higher hours, like if we go over 5,000 hours, I mean, just a couple of weeks ago out of Battle Creek, Michigan, I think we saw a 14 model with almost 5,900 hours sell for 105, and a number of them over 100,000. So again, even with a little bit higher hours, these good condition tractors, people are just bidding them up.
Yeah, you need them to go to work, and you can't find other ones to do the work for you. So good tractors, they hold together well. And I don't know, we can't say enough about this particular series of John Deere tractors. They're very popular amongst a lot of people that use them. They, instead of buying a newer series, they like to find this make and model because they know it works real good for them.
Exactly, folks. So again, the feature item, the 2013 John Deere 8235R with 6,650 hours. It's going to sell absolute January 18th. Go to machinerepeat.com and click that bid button. Well, folks, thanks for joining us on our Machine Repeat TV auction edition, previewing our January 18th sale. Remember to go to machinerypete.com and click that bid button, get that equipment you're looking for. And if you've got something to sell, give us a call, 844-727-6374, and get your equipment on our next sale, which will be February 22nd. Easy to remember, 2/22/22.
Thank you to Trelleborg and Mitas Tires as presenting sponsors of Machinery Pete TV Auction Edition.